Hello and welcome to Casting Roles, a persistent D&D campaign played by a bunch of theater nerds. Thank you for joining us. If you're liking the show, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more, you can reach us on Twitter.
Millie's hurry up, I'm going to be a while.
Oh no, Millie! If you can find us on Twitter at Casting Roles and on Facebook at Casting Roles ILM. The show must go on. We stream here on Twitch on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and our videos are uploaded on Friday of the same week. And we are running a current push for 50 subscribers before episode 50. So we've got for 50 more subscribers. So we've got about 4 more episodes to go, and so drop the subscribe below if you're enjoying things. But with no other announcements, we'll go ahead and start the show. So, ticket takers. A lot happened last episode.
So much
happened. So with that in mind, let's get a round robin of events from our cast to discuss what happened in the last episode that was super important for them. We'll start with Kaimana, who will be the first interaction in this episode. But let's see. Kaimana, what were you up to last session?
Kaimana indulged in his spontaneous side and joined he went down to the docks with Abel, ostensibly to scout it out. And when someone told him to get up on board, he did exactly that. Yep. And proceeded to not even bluff, just by saying yes to any question he was asked, became a member of the crew and is managed to sneak into the captain's cabin and get a copy of the key through a bar of soap, sabotaged all of the cannons aboard ship, played poker with the crew, and then got the soap bar back to Abel.
Yes.
Before standing watch for the night.
And having a knife pushed to your throat at the very end of the episode. All right. Jury and Marlo went off on a little adventure. Jury, what was going on with y'all?
We went to go scout some stuff because we were all emotionally fucked up, and so we needed to have some alone time. And we got to the place we wanted to scout.
The stockades.
Yeah, the stockades. Yep. And where the mayor is.
Yep. And
we were scouting it out. There's a lot of guards. We spider climbed up some walls and did some magic shit to get up to the top. And then when we got back, awkward meeting with Yorin, as always. And can't not be awkward. And we just chilled from there. Nice. Jury talked to Mara a little bit. Was like, do you trust me? And Mara's like, what are you talking about? So ask some uncomfortable questions, as Jury seems to like to do. So.
Yes, exposing some things. And then Soros initially had joined Abel and Kaimana, but then kind of went off on his own. Soros, what happened with you?
Well, Soros went to talk to his brothers and succeeded in talking to one of them.
Beaker.
So talked to him and discovered that all 6 were wearing collars that allowed them to be spied on, and Beaker pointed out that Soros had one too, even though he's not wearing anything, and that they were being watched and looked at a very specific location. So after Soros chatted with them, he went back and got able to make him a parapet against sprying.
Yes.
So that he can't be followed by the great beyond, which would explain some things that have happened.
Yeah. So finding out that Armand had been keeping a close watch on his creation. And they're up to. So, all right, good. And then Abel, after Kaimana left you to go get on the boat, you made your way back. What happened with you?
Well, after playing, support, Kaimana and Soros, I was left to find my own way back and was nearly ripped to shreds by a terrible lizard.
Yes. Yes, you met. You didn't know his name, but you met
Dinosaur
Galcor.
mount that that spotted me on my way back. But my clever thinking with a high intelligence, I was able to slip away and make my way back. Probably won't be doing that anytime soon.
Don't sell yourself short. Talk about the meat rock.
Yeah, the meat rock.
The meat rock, yes. The only way to distract a terrible beast is with rotting meat. So, was able to use my magic ability to mimic different smells and whatnot, and got him off my trail, headed back. And now we're prepping for the night to see what we can do to thwart demons and evil otter captains.
And Anansi's bringing the key to Kaimana.
Yes.
Yes, and Nazi's headed off already to take Kaimana his prized key.
Yeah.
What was that? Did you use prestidigitation for that, for the meat rock? What did you use?
No, the artificer has an ability, kind of like prestidigitation.
Okay.
Where I can make certain sounds or smells or messages, things like that.
You can imbue like a mundane object with a magical essence.
Non-magical item, yeah.
It's pretty cool. He's used it before, like when he was trying to take, like, he wanted like a photo or a representation of something, and he can capture an image in those and things. So it's a pretty cool ability. All right. So with all of that in mind, and with the majority of the crew at Erogenes Drought ready for the evening to kind of take off, Kaimana, you were standing watch on board Captain Kitt's ship, and you've heard like the popping sound, the familiar sound of somebody misty stepping behind you, and a blade put to your throat, and the very familiar voice of Yorian asking you, "Where's the captain?" So come on.
Yorian?
Kamana? What the hell are you doing on the ship?
That's sharp. You could hurt somebody.
He removes the blade. When you turn around, you see him, and there's 3 other Vox Populi members who are climbing aboard the ship. They don't have the ability to pop into existence, and they are currently scouting the deck to make sure that no one else is around, but that Yorian is there. What are you doing on the ship, Kamana?
Oh, I am infiltrating the crew.
That's actually quite a good idea, considering...
Yeah, I keyed the captain's cabin and everything.
You keyed it, like... You have a key to the captain's cabin, or you
yeah.
caught... Oh.
No, I have a key.
Oh, you do? Do you have it on you? We could use it too.
For me. Yeah.
And it hasn't... I don't think it has arrived yet.
It hasn't come yet, yeah.
Oh, it hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I got it already.
No, yeah, so... well, that's fantastic. That would save us some time. You have it on you now?
No, I'm waiting for Abel to bring it to me.
Oh. Well, have you seen the captain leave yet?
Have I?
No, you were down playing poker. Yeah, so you're not sure.
No.
Oh, well, he's usually gone at this hour, but he may change up his beards. Any clue when the key will arrive?
No.
Okay. Do you know kind of the layout of where the crew mostly are and the safe passages down below deck?
Down below decks, yeah. You guys are probably okay up top for a little bit, because I'm supposed to be on watch, but just don't make too much noise, because I got a good thing going here, and I don't want to blow it.
Oh, very good at being quiet. And he kind of motions to a couple of them, and they go start scouting some of the lower entrances to see if there's, other watchmen or guards or things. Just a few moments later, you hear like the slight wisping sound of something floating through the air, and Anansi kind of circles around and lands on your shoulder, and in between his 2 little front claws, or not claws, but legs, he has the key and he drops it into the palm of your hand, and then he flits up and Abel, from where you are, you get the message from Anansi that it's been delivered.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, the key has been delivered.
All right. So can you lead us safely to the captain's quarters?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, I'll follow you and leave the others up on deck for watch.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, just let me go first and wait for me to tell you to follow.
Okay. Sorry, that was not Yorian. It was me rolling his stealth roll.
What the hell?
Oh, no, Lorian. Whoa.
Like plus...
Oh, I won't have any trouble not being seen.
Plus 12 to stealth. Not really effective when you roll a natural 1.
Lorian, no!
All right.
He doesn't like it when his plans are different.
No, so he starts following you.
Fucking God.
Lord. Make a perception check, come on, as you're leading him. Which way are you going to go? Are you going through the main kind of below deck space, or are you going to take that back place through the galley?
I mean, from what I know at this point, I'm going to take whichever route is going to have less people walking through it.
You assume that with the evening meal probably already cooked and provided for, that the cook will not be in the galley at this point, so you think that might be probably the safest bet?
Then yeah, that's what I'm taking. You said perception?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. And then are you moving stealthily through the ship, or are you just assuming because you're a crew member that you don't need to do that?
I'm not going to make noise because it's night and like they're going to be sleeping.
Okay,
So
go ahead and make a perception and stealth check.
Yeah. So that's a 13 perception.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And a 20 stealth check.
20 stealth. Ooh, very nice. All right, so you start leading Yorian down the path, and he's very stealthily following behind you, and you kind of go down the first.
Is he?
Well,
is he Josh?
Well, he thinks he is. And you go down the first set of stairs into the galley. And you check around, and the galley is quiet for the night. There's nobody there. And then you make your way down that little back hallway, and then you're turning right to go towards the captain's quarters at the back end. Yorian, for some reason,
before I leave the galley, is there like a plate of something or like anything sitting out with like food still on it?
So the stew pot is still sitting on a low simmering heat. He kind of left it on in case somebody, like a night watchman, needed something throughout the course of the night.
Is there any salt tack? I know he didn't ask. He was like explicitly said no more stew or anything like.
Yeah, so
that.
There's
I'll put some hardtack on like a tray or something like that.
Okay.
And I guess they would have some anti-scorbutics, like some apples or something like that.
Yeah, there's some various different fruits that have been sliced or that are fresh, if they're the type of fruit that would go brown if you cut them early.
Okay, yeah, I'll put some of that on the tray as well and walk with it.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm going to give it to Yorian.
No.
So you hand Yorian the tray with the elements, and he kind of gives you a questioning look, but remains quiet. And then you lead him down the path. And then Yorian is following behind you. You turn around down the hallway towards the captain's quarters, which then has the switchback that goes downstairs into first the half quarterdeck where the cannons are, and then further down into the hold where the main sleeping quarters are as well. And then you turn to go to unlock the key, and you just hear a clattering sound behind you as Yorian has dropped the platter and the hardtack, and the fruit rolls away. And surprisingly, somehow, like, the apple hits the corner and then bounces down the stairs into the lower deck area.
All right, I'm going to grab Yorian, and I'm going to say, Yorian, do you trust me?
Yes.
All right, I'm casting polymorph on Yorian and turning him into a rat.
Okay. He trusted you, so he's gonna forego the saving throw. And so now you have a small blondish rat in your
That
hands.
is what I think of him.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Yorian.
I'm gonna tuck him into like my pouch on like the side.
Mhm.
Like shh.
All right. A moment later, you hear steps coming up from the base area, and a couple of the men that you were playing poker with, who are also on watch for the evening, were coming out of the cannon deck. Oh, it's you. Oh, what was all that noise?
I dropped the tray. I was gonna take the captain some snacks.
Oh, well, the captain's not on the ship. You should take his snacks to the manor.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. Let me just clean this up real quick.
Yeah. Yes. Quickly. Careful. The crew doesn't like to be awake.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm new. Okay. I'm sorry.
He gives you a weird look when you say you're new.
I am though.
Yeah, but he doesn't know. Like, okay. And then he heads back down below, and then you feel this little like nuzzling as Yori just crawled up on your shoulder, and he's like tugging at your like he's going like he can't talk to you. He's just squeaking.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell him to shh, quiet.
He dives back down into your pad.
So yeah, I'll clean the mess up, and I will put it back on the tray, and I will like pull Dorian out.
Okay.
Look at him, and I'll say, "Did you want me to open the cabin?" Nod or shake your head, yes or no. Yes? Okay. I'm gonna go open the cabin.
Okay, so you open the cabin. It is dark inside and empty. So you enter into the cabin, and the only light coming in is through the back windows that go out onto the back balcony at the aft of the I don't know, the back of the ship, the aft of the ship. And there's some gentle moonlight coming in from Selenal in the sky, which is about halfway to full at this point. But other than that, there's no other light in this space.
Why did you want me to open the cabin?
Sweet.
It's a
I'm gonna
quarter
take-
rat noises.
We're actors.
I'm gonna take that to mean you were looking for the captain and he's not here.
He like nibbles on your finger a little bit.
Ow. Well, we're gonna go to him now, okay? Just relax. No, you don't want to go. No, what? I'm gonna walk around. With, like,
okay. So as you you go over to the wash bucket, and he's
It's
like
like you're using a PKE meter.
he like bites you as you get like further away from the desk, and so you turn around and you're going back towards the desk. And the moment you get to the desk, he like tries to leap out of your hand on top of the desk.
No, show me what.
So he's like scurrying and pulling you towards the desk, and there's a slew of like papers and maps and things on the desktop that he clearly wants to get a closer look at.
All right, I'm gonna hold him close and let him look at it.
Okay, let me see. It's a perception as a
It's
rat.
a rat scan.
Well, he rolled a natural 20 on perception, so like
Can't roll stealth.
No,
check
can't roll
to see
stealth,
how
okay.
bad rat.
so
Hey, rats have great eyes.
Yeah. So you see him, he's like carefully analyzing the papers and the maps and things that are present there, and like as a rat is very focused. And then for a moment he sees something, and then he kind of looks up at you and
All right, I am going to grab that piece of paper.
okay. And so when you pull it up, there's a manifest on one side, and then there's another piece of paper that's right next to it that has a like a schedule. So it's kind of how much Quicksilver is currently loaded on the ship, and then when they plan to depart, and what their current like path of sailing schedule is.
All right. So do you need this paper, or do you know what you need from it?
No, don't need it. He's yeah.
I'll put it back on the desk then. And I'll try to make sure that everything on the desk is like looking as it was when.
Okay, make just an intelligence check. Or if you're proficient with investigation, you can do that.
I'm not proficient with investigation, but that was a 20 intelligence check.
Perfect. So you feel like you've put it back exactly in the order and kind of the way in which the ship was disorganized already a little bit, but you think you've recreated the chaos of the desktop.
All right. It's like, do you need me to see anything else? All right, get back in the bag.
Okay, so he disappears back into the bag.
All right, I'll go up and I'll get a few more items and like make the tray look nicer.
Okay.
And like slice up some like sausage or salami or whatever for it, like cured meats, charcuterie board. Anyone?
Nice.
And then I'm going to go find one of the other guys who was on watch and tell him that I'm going to take the tray to the captain.
Okay, yeah, you kind of retrace your steps after preparing your tray. You go back down to the cannon deck, and you see one of them kind of patrolling the cannon deck from where he had come up from the hold and was doing a loop down again. Yeah. You communicate that, and he says, well, that's good. It's almost a little late for his dinner, but hopefully on his way.
All right, and then I'll leave.
All right, cool. So you head up upstairs. The three... when you come up on deck, the three Vox Populi, you don't see them, but the moment that you appear, you see them kind of like pop out from hiding places on the deck post, and they come up to you. What happened to Yorian? Where is he?
I will literally toss them Yorian.
One of them... Nope. One of them like tries to catch this rat that you just threw at them, and it just like fumbles in the air and flips and then hits the deck and kind of skids across the deck, taking 1 point of damage, which is enough for a rat. And he like poops out into Yorian rolling across the deck, and then he kind of like stands up and brushes himself off. He says, "It was smart, but remind me never to trust you again."
You were the one who held a knife to my throat, so I don't really think I'm the one you to be lectured about that.
Well, I guess then we are equal, I suppose. So you're heading off to the manor then?
Yes.
Would you like us to head back to the drought and have your team meet you there?
Yes.
All right. So he nods and jumps off of the deck, holding kind of a grappling hook, and then lowers himself off the side, and then the others follow very quickly, and you see them release the grapple, and it falls down, and then you see these 4 shadowy figures dart off into the alleyway, making their way towards Raji's drop. So as you're making your way through, you're walking as if you belong, Kamana, or are you going to travel stealthily? All right, cool. Let's see if anybody just notices you. All right, cool. So as Kamana is making his way, cutting over to Rajani's drop, what are you all doing, and what's happening with our other ticket takers?
I asked Abel if he can make 6 more of the anti-scrying necklaces.
Abel, you would need 6 100 gold gems, and either 6 necklaces or enough gold or platinum or silver to craft the necklaces.
So I'll let source know if we can get the materials together, the gems and the material to mold the necklaces. It will take some time. How much time would that take to?
It took about 4 hours to make the first one, but you did roll very, very high. So it's probably probably somewhere between 4 to 6 hours for each one.
That is the time frame we are looking at. So.
Okay, what gems do we have already that might qualify for this?
I was trying. I know you guys got a big bag of gems from the Horde, but I couldn't remember how much each of the gems was worth. So if somebody wrote it down.
Maybe I wrote it down. Hold on.
I had it written down and I deleted it because somebody else wrote it down.
I think
I've got it. Don't you worry, probably.
Yeah, because we're looking for, it can be any gem, it just has to be worth 100
Three 100 gold diamonds.
gold. Okay, so you got
A
those.
bag of rubies, a bag of emeralds.
I think the
Is what
rubies,
I wrote down.
I think total the rubies were worth maybe 50 gold, so they're smaller rubies.
So we've got 3. We
I
need
can't
3
remember about the
more.
emeralds. Yeah, I'll check at my notes too, just in case. But you at least have 3 viable gems.
Okay. So I'll need to find out where here to find 3 more gems and to buy 6 necklaces.
And Abel could easily craft the necklaces. He would just need the materials to do so.
I'm sure somebody sells silver necklaces.
Well, I'm perfectly happy to chip in if you need
Thank you.
some money.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, we will all do our part.
What is your plan with talking to them? Put the necklaces on, make them unable to scry on them, and
I plan to meet back with Beaker. While he says they're being watched, I need to find out if they're being listened to as well. If they're not, then should be able to let him know that these are being made. Will take a few days, but prepare for what they will do when they are delivered.
yes, it's
mean, The rats seem cool. The dragon people seem a little less.
yeah.
If only we could eliminate some of them. How is our task?
It's about that time.
I am sure he is eager to stretch his legs for the evening.
Guys, no.
Is that how it works?
Yes, that
He's
was.
the type to turn down.
Kamada's not there.
I don't think he is the type to turn down a meal. So, if the dragon folk is the target for the evening, we can try and describe who we'd like him to look for.
I don't know. That might cause some more red flags. We've already got a lot of red flags on the field that we've thrown. So I'm wondering if we just let him, like, randomly do this one and hope for the best.
Okay.
I was thinking we get him to one of the dragon people, and then when we get his trinket, we plant it somewhere else so the blame can go.
Ooh.
Are you sure you don't want to be in Vox Populi? I mean, you all have such a great recruitment pitch, except you, Abel. You would never be able to. That's fine.
I just want to point out that
That
you
is-
did
that
not
is an
give
insult
a
that I would
great
happily
pitch
take.
speech earlier today, actually. That was not a great one.
I like Jordan like looks around and he's just like, I mean, I think my side of the movement is good.
Fair
I
enough.
think not everyone has the same ideals.
That's
Just wanting to blow up an entire district.
There's a lot to this. I don't think it's a simple
And
fix.
blowing up a whole district.
If it comes to that or a bloody war, yeah, I prefer blowing up some stuff.
I feel like it's not that. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's not that black and white.
I feel
But
like it could be. I mean, if one group gets a large amount of quicksilver, I think you'd be lucky for them just to blow up some stuff. Not that I want that to happen, but
and sidetrack.
My.
see how I'll roll deception. Why not?
Why
Just
not
so that
stuff
you
like that,
don't-
baby?
Are you deceiving?
I'm rolling deception because I don't want them. I don't want her to know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it can
Oh
be,
my god, no fucking way did I beat that.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
you can roll it as either a placebo or as an actual deception, so that they don't know
I got
one
a
way or the other.
24.
So you think you're really like being insightful, and Jordan is like complete blank slate.
Mar makes
You
a
can't-
note of this.
You can't get any
Mar makes a
kind of
note of
read.
this.
They look
And this may not be the result you have wanted.
they look perfectly flat.
So from Mar's perspective, jury is speaking the truth.
Yeah, I think it's less like jury is
Like,
trying to
jury's just
like
hard to
say
read.
one thing or another. It's more like jury's just trying to like not put off any kind of vibe to it.
Very
They're
neutral.
just strumming.
Solid poker face. Okay.
Nah,
Mm,
don't play poker with jury.
You probably don't want to. Especially because I have an enchanted deck of cards now.
Uh-oh.
I don't think it works.
Have you looked at what they do?
They're so weird. They just make all the kinds of weird little illusions.
They're the cool. I love that
It's
deck.
so
The deck
fun,
of illusions
I
is
love
amazing.
I can't wait to use it.
Like,
for
if we're-
some stuff.
Being chased out of the prison after rescuing the mayor, just throw 2 or 3 of those down behind us.
And God knows what
and
happens.
all hell will make loose.
Why am I imagining like a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like when they have the double disc?
That is 100% what they are.
Running backwards and then making it rain with your cards.
52 card pickup.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you roll and then they
Yep.
they go away as time goes
Yeah,
on. They're
see.
really cool.
And it can be a lot of things. It could be like a dragon, or it could be
Yeah.
like a crying maiden. Like, yeah.
It's fun.
I like
Just,
that.
just flipping them out in the opium den, watching people lose their mind.
People freaking out. Wow.
But you like as Jerry kind of makes this like a flippant statement. They're like, "I'm on your side. That's why I told you about everything.
I know. It's not
I just
you,
want- It's
You know.
important that you all know that." I think
You're not the one I'm worried about.
I'm sure as shit not. I hope I'm honest, Drew. Okay.
I would say, as far as our tax tonight, I do agree with Sordus. I think was it the scale fold, right?
Yeah.
The scale fold are the only ones that we truly have not made any move against or gotten any information on. So, if we
Yeah,
could just
tell him a dragon. Tell him dragon person. See what he does.
Yeah.
Say
See how observant your boyfriend is.
Listen, he could tell otters before. I mean, I think this is actually might work.
I'm starting to like them less and less. Okay.
You and Artax are starting to see more eye to eye on
Yeah.
things.
As the hour progresses, Abel, there is a moment where you start to see like this blackish smoke energy starting to rise out of your bag.
I'll head off to a corner by myself this time.
Okay.
And I'll just whisper into the bag. Hello.
Because that's not at all sus.
No.
Does he think he's being stealthy over there?
No,
I need to really.
I've
have a
matured to the
conversation with you
point where I
all.
don't need help on this.
Well,
I'm
shit,
trying to
lots
stay
of guys
without-
talking to their purse.
I'll try to say to him without my voice breaking. I have another request for you this evening.
I thought that you'd forgotten about me tonight.
You are the one thing that I have not forgotten about.
When I was-
Chicka-pow now.
Just on my way to get dinner.
Yes, about that. There's a particular group in this city that other members of the ticket takers and myself find very worrisome. We wondered if you could make your meal of one of them. And I'll describe to him the scale fold, and I'll ask him if you could perhaps try to find one that is of higher rank. That would perhaps be preferable.
Well, as I've said, you're also similar. It is difficult to tell the difference.
These may look something like dragons, but without wings.
Some of them do have wings.
Oh, well, I won't say that part then.
Okay, yeah. You've seen some that do have wings, so yeah.
Tasty lizard.
Okay.
Yes, scales, sharp claws and teeth.
Yeah. Well, I
I
think
believe
that
if you
I
can
could
remember
manage.
that. Yes, if you can remember that, I believe you will be on the right track here.
thank you, my friend.
And you see like that shadow begin to rise, and then there's a moment where like all of you who are watching Abel stealthily having this conversation with Artax,
absolutely.
you suddenly see an
Stealthily, I'm just
an orb of darkness like fills the whole corner of the room in which he's in, and a moment later, out the window above you, Abel, Artax goes out into the night, and the orb follows him out, and eventually it reveals you back in the corner of the room.
okay.
I'm just picturing Abel and Artax playing Guess Who on opposite sides. Does your meal have scales?
Roll a percentile dice for me.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You are the one that did the talking.
He's gonna kill Kaimana.
No, obviously.
He knows Kaimana's a friend. He doesn't need friends.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
As
established.
long as you're feeding him properly.
As long as it looks like
Good thing we're
30.
far where there's a bunch of evil
A
bastards.
30.
True, that's very true. We got a lot of really. If as long as he doesn't kill like a child, he should.
Well, children typically don't have enough time to be super gluttonous. So.
Exactly.
All right, cool. So 30.
If one that does, I mean, if he takes a Varuk assault, I'm okay with it, just so
Yeah.
you know.
Means some gum. All right. Around this time, the door to Rajni's Drought opens, and Yorian and 3 Vox Populi members walk in, and he kind of pulls his hood back. Your friend has made his way to the Manor House. I think he's going to try to talk to Captain Kitt.
Well, that's
I
new
leave.
stuff.
I immediately leave.
We all just stand up and go.
Yeah.
Jury
There's-
stays behind for a second.
Jury, like he was gonna reach out. He was reaching out to stop you for a moment, but when he sees that you stop, he kind of pulls back. Did you all want me to go with you? I didn't know if it was if you wanted my presence. To be fair,
I like cover my mouth for a second and I send to Mar and I'm like, are we bringing Yorin with us?
Do we have to?
I send back, absolutely not.
Breaking in, he's rogue, probably useful.
We would appreciate it if you could aid us.
all right, I will. And then, so you can give them the information. The ship is leaving in 2 days. They are close to 75% capacity on the Quicksilver. So you have about 2 days until the ship needs to be dealt with. I'm going to send my 3 here to go to the Scalefold side to... you asked for some information on them to see what they can get tonight as well.
Great. Glad it's going well.
So he's going to travel with you?
Yeah, we'll walk out.
I mean, I hate this.
It's like awkwardly, it's like the awkward energy is off the
Oh, it's off the and you sense it from him as well. Like he realizes that there's there's tension between him and the group. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you all make your way. As a group, are you moving quickly or stealthily?
Stealthily.
South.
Okay. Everyone roll stealth checks to make your way through town
All right,
unnoticed.
Look at you. All right, Abel.
I don't know why I make you roll stealth because every time I do perception for guards, it's just
It's true. It's like the meme of the group.
it is the
Well,
like.
I rolled so fucking badly. My
Okay.
god. Great way to
Marlo,
start the night.
stealth.
I,
Marlo stealth.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't add 27.
Okay.
18.
What was it,
Oh.
Source?
18.
18. Abel.
I tried to roll on my physical die, but I tried to move it and it shifted. I'm not rolling D&D.
Okay. And then what did you roll, Jury?
I got a 6.
Okay.
Which is disgusting.
What is? Oh my god!
You're
Please
so
don't-
worried.
Please don't roll higher than me, Abel. I'll be so
No, you're
Oh,
so
he
worried
sure
about
did it.
Urian.
This is not a thing.
Abel, what did you?
I think I rolled like an 11 on the physical die, but that is not what I.
We both fucked up.
It is a 3.
Oh god. Okay. All right. So you guys are making your way through town. Marlowe and Saurus carefully sticking to shadows and moving very quickly and agilely, even though that they are trying to maintain stealth. Jury and Abel are doing their best, and
me and
No,
Abel.
they're not.
I think
No,
me and
they're
Abel
not.
they're
might
doing
be,
their best.
Well, we might be fighting a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like, you could be a little stealthier.
Oh, and I didn't roll Urian's stealth check.
But you could.
Oh my god!
Can you do another one?
That is the second natural one for Urian's stealth rolls.
All right,
He's all
actually, I
fucked
take
up.
everything back.
He has lost all of his mojo. What did you guys do to him?
Basically, Urian and Jordan are
Lord.
the bickering couple the
Yes, they are.
entire trip.
I-
So
All
Abel
three of
thought like if I stick near Urian and Jury, like that
Lord.
would be with myself.
Yeah,
They're just arguing back and forth.
That
And I'm
dice
just
is
like,
going in jail. No. All right, so you guys are making your way through, and there's a moment, Marlowe and Source, like you guys pass through a major thoroughfare, and you realize that there's a patrol approaching up the way, and you kind of carefully dash through, and then when you get to the other side, you're motioning for the other group to wait, and Jury and Yorian just like walk through the center of the because they're not even paying attention to what's happening around them, and they just walk into the center, and then you hear this like roaring voice from down the thoroughfare. Halt! Stop where you're going!
I like turn immediately and I'm like, ugh, you're gonna make me late if you're doing this. I'm in quite a rush right now.
All right, and you see two large, hulking, draconian-like figures walking up, both with wings and large claws or metal pieces grafted onto their forearms. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. Deception check.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah. Where is it on the fucking sheet? There it is. Oh my god. Okay, I got a 16.
16.
Mark
Okay.
my game as well.
Can I use
Don't
my
talk.
flash of
Don't talk.
genius and give her another 4?
Yeah.
Roll.
That's a 20.
So I
Ow.
give him, another 4 to that roll.
Jury uses all pronouns.
They don't have any pluses to it, so that's fine. So you
I
kind
don't
of
know how I would describe that, but it's
Yeah.
a thing I can do. So
the one at the front of the two kind of stops for a moment. Well, where are you going?
Obviously, I like motion to my instrument. We're entertaining at the Manor tonight. Really don't think you want us to be late unless you want the complaint to come down on you.
Yeah, they kind of look at each other. Yeah, those Tide Warders always wasting time with frivolity.
Frivolity. I'm a highly paid musician, thank you. But I would expect you to know. We should be on our way.
Well, just the two of you then.
Oh, that one holds my stuff.
Because Abel, I assumed you kind of stayed in the alleyway when you saw this interaction happening.
Yeah. I hand Yorian my instrument.
Yorian takes it reluctantly. Oh, well, hurry along then, because you shouldn't be out after dark. The Tide Warders should know the rules by now,
Well, you know how they are. Ugh.
don't we?
Yeah. Have a nice night. Like,
All right. So they kind of watch you as you, and then for a moment you keep walking in the direction that Marlowe and Source are going, and they go, "You're heading the wrong way. The manor house is that way." And he points back towards the main road because you guys have been sticking to alleys, and he points back the other direction.
oh, these roads. Same. Not like Anavir where I'm from, and I'll like flip my hair and then.
All right, and Yorian's like, "Don't worry, we'll be able to make it if we go that way." All right, and he heads off. And they watch you go. So, Abel, you're watching from the alleyway as these two hulking dreadnoughts are standing in the middle of the path between you and the rest of your group.
All right, Abel, you're on your own.
Well, I'm going to cast Invisibility.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right. So give yourself a new stealth roll with advantage.
I'm going to roll on my physical dice.
Because the D&D
Freaking
Beyonds are
virtual dice
cursed
do not
tonight.
like me. Okay, a 14 and... Okay, so 18.
18.
17 plus 1.
Oh god, drop my dice. Okay. Nope. That dice did no better. Alright. So after you cast, you slowly start to make your way kind of in a wide berth around the two. And they're kind of wait, do they get advantage on perception checks? Let's see.
Hopefully
God.
not.
Let me have this one thing.
What did you roll? Oh god.
They do not. Not these. The other ones do, but not these guys. All right, so they're kind of watching as jury goes, and you see which direction they're looking, and you make your way around behind them and into the alleyway. And there's a moment where like they scan back past the alley that you're going through, and you feel like, oh, they might be honing in on your movements, but then they kind of turn still, and then they start heading back down the road in the direction that they were going.
Okay.
Did Marlo and
yes.
Saurus hold up for the group after you made your way through? Or did
Yeah.
you guys get
Yeah,
back?
yeah.
All right, so you walk past a little bit, Abel, and you see Marlo and Saurus there, but you all don't see Abel.
I'll come and tap Source on the shoulder.
An invisible hand taps you on the Saurus shoulder.
I reflex punch back, see if I can.
Oh,
punch
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my god.
absolutely.
Abel, no.
And Mar would have done the same.
That's true. You got the two paranoid people.
Fortunately, I roll a natural one.
There you go. So you punch out,
Moment
and
for it.
So that's a 9.
in a rare moment of like true dexterity, Abel like dodges out of the way for a moment and just whips in front of you in your face, Abel.
I'm like, just relax for a moment. It's me. Goodness gracious. So the other
Maybe
two,
you should let me know that before you tap me on the shoulder.
I'm trying to be stealthy, as you can see.
This is the second
You
time I've
succeeded.
done something like this.
The other two got turned away by the guards, but I believe they brought Jury's bluff, so they should be able to meet us if they circle back around.
All right, off we go then.
All right, so you guys make your way through. And as you are continuing to pass through, nope, not with a natural one. So you manage to see, that's 3 natural ones in a row. This is like fantastic.
Keep that nice.
So this is different dice. So there's a couple times where you do see patrols, a couple Tide Warder patrols, a few Scaled Fold also. And you start to realize that like where you're passing through, the Scaled Fold patrols will come up and they'll get to a little past you, and then they turn around and head back into their side of town. And the Tide Warders are kind of doing the same thing. They never go far into the two halves of town. There's a little crossover, but for the most part, they stick to their areas. But eventually you make your way to the large open park region that's right in front of the Manor house. And there's not a lot of cover between where you are and the front of the Manor. But who would like to perception to see what's going on at the Manor house?
I will.
Go ahead, Mark.
I'll help.
Okay. That is 18.
18. All right. So at the front of the Manor house, earlier today, you guys saw 5. Oh, we lost somebody.
Oh no. We lost both of them.
Yeah, so earlier today when you and Jury were scouting out, you saw like 6 or 7 people, kind of a mix of Scaled Fold and Tide Warders guarding this space. You currently see only 2 guards at the front entrance of the house. Both of them, or one of them is one of those large dreadnought draconids, and then the other one is a little bit skinnier and more svelte in appearance. and they are just kind of standing on either side of the main door. There's a little bit of light from a couple torches on the front terrace of the manor house, but other than that, you don't see anything. And then off to the far right, entering into this space, you see the small figure of Kaimana walking forward with a charcuterie tray.
Damn it. I'm confused.
Are we at the manor or the ship? I'm sorry.
The manor. Yeah.
The manor.
Okay,
He has left the ship and has come this way.
gotcha.
Are we back yet, or me and Yorian still circling?
No, this is just the three of them. You guys are not caught up yet.
I will explain. I don't remember. I think maybe Jerry and I did this before, but I will recap for the group because I just remembered that something's weird about the door. Because we saw that guy go in and he like hesitated for a while and then he went in.
There might be like a trap or something.
So there's something going on with the door.
Oh.
That's
front
why there's
door.
not that many guards.
Let's see how Kaimana makes the entrance, because the guards are there, should be able to let him in.
Can I try to? I have good hearing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Can I get within what I think is a good hearing range for me while still trying to be stealthy?
Yes, go ahead, because this is a much more difficult space to stealthily maneuver through, but there are trees and bushes and things within this park that you could use. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Would Anansi have gone with Kaimana to the...
I don't remember what your instructions for him were. Did you tell him to stay with
didn't.
Kaimana or return?
I think I did tell him to stay with Kaimana.
Okay.
I remember saying something about like climbing his loincloth, but...
I think you did, yeah. So Kaimana, Anansi is on Kaimana's pack.
I don't know. Sure.
I still want
And
to...
Abel is invisible, so he can walk up. He could like walk up behind Kaimana and tell him something, whisper something in his ear.
No, I'm doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do not talk me out of this.
What's your stealth check, Mar? Yeah.
I didn't roll it.
I was just like, in case she missed something, if Abel could, Anansi could fill in the
Oh,
blank.
wait. Oh, what are you? Oh, God. I don't have my glasses on. 28.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't tell if it was a 17 or a 12.
Either way, it probably would have been better. All right, yeah, so you kind of dash into the shadows of a tree and then go to a wall and kind of hug the wall. And then you pop into a bush that's maybe 20 or 30 feet away from the front entrance, and you feel like that's close enough that you can hear
Okay, and
well.
Josh, I don't remember if I said this. I think I talked about doing it, and I don't remember if I actually said I did it. I can make the chloroform rags, or the equivalent thereof. Can I have said that I made some of
Yeah, you
those?
guys were at
I talked about doing it.
You guys were at
and
Erogenes Drought for a while, so yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
How many would be reasonable to have said that I made?
Jury probably sniffed some while he was doing it.
So I feel like you guys were there for probably an hour. So let's say you were able to make one vial, which would probably be enough for 2 doses.
Okay. Yep. Perfect.
You do not want to get the chloroform on your skin.
No.
My
It will
skin's
knock
like
you out.
completely covered.
All right. So Kaimana, you are walking up to the front of the manor house, and the two see you. The skinnier one kind of looks in your direction. Halt.
Stop.
Where are you going?
I was bringing food for the captain.
Of course, Captain Kitt, always eating, isn't he? Well, you can leave it with us. We're happy to deliver it to him.
Okay, now I will leave it with them.
Okay, so you hand it off to this female draconid figure, and she opens the door and disappears into the house and closes the door behind her, and then so there's only the one figure there now.
Awesome. Time to make a move, gang. I informed the guy.
Okay, so you charge forward and
Easier when there's one.
yeah, so he 18, but that's still not going to beat your stealth. And so you charge forward and go ahead and make an attack roll, just using dexterity and your proficiency bonus to see if you
Do
can
I get like,
advantage because he does not know you're there.
Yeah. Okay. That's terrible. Haha. That's fine. Just like a regular attack.
Yes.
Okay. 21.
21. So you manage to grapple onto his face and he put it there. Let's see if he can roll a Constitution saving throw against the thing. What is his Constitution? +4. Nope, that's a 9. All right, so he takes a deep breath and starts to stumble. It does not knock him out because of his hulking mass, but he is kind of
Then can I hit him with the back of my sword?
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll. Yeah,
Okay.
with advantage because he is stunned.
Oh Jesus Christ. 25.
Yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Your rolls have been incredible.
Yeah, I'm really great tonight.
You
I
tend to
said
be
with my-
hot or cold.
With my sword, yeah, is what I
Yeah,
said.
the hilt of your sword, or the pommel.
The pommel. Cool. I forgot how to roll damage. Wow. 12.
12. Okay, yeah, I was going to say anything above 10 would probably be enough on the back of the head with the dazed feature. All right, so he collapses to the ground. He is not out unconscious in the sense, but I mean, like, there's always a chance that he can wake up. You don't know how long he'll be out.
I run out. I have not used my hat of disguise yet.
Okay.
So as I'm running out, I turn myself into him.
Okay. So,
I'm dragging him. I'm dragging him into
oh
the
gosh, he's a big guy. Make a strength check, Marlo. You're probably
Invisible Amy will come and help her drag him.
How tall is Saurus?
Saurus is like 5'8".
Okay,
like that.
so this guy is a large creature. He's probably about 7 feet tall. So you do transform, but it's like a slightly taller version of like a, sort of, about a 6 foot version of this creature. Maybe a little skinnier than him, but hopefully passable in the darkness to him. And then Marlo with the strength check with advantage because you do have Abel and Kamana assisting you.
I love that we're not even there. And this is
Really bad
happening.
start, gang. Natural fucking 20.
Natural 20. Like as big as this creature is, that probably is what you needed. So you start pulling to the side, and on the side of the manor house, there's a beautiful hedge of bushes, and you kind of pull him back very carefully, and then push him into the hedge, and he's now kind of hidden into the hedge of these bushes.
Tie him up and gag him.
Oh yeah, totally. That's what I'm doing.
Okay,
I have
good.
rope, and I guess we'll use the chloroform rag to put in his mouth, and that's gross.
okay.
I don't know what else to do.
All right, so
No,
you
that'll keep him out.
That'll kill him.
put the chloroform in his mouth. Well, with his constitution, he has a really high constitution, so maybe not.
He's also part of this skill. Like, we talked about killing these guys, and I don't feel bad.
We sent a vampire demon to kill them tonight. So.
I am going to move on the opposite side of the door, so when the other one comes out, they will look at me and have their back to where Marlo is.
Okay, that works. All right, so you guys pull him over there. You put the chloroform in his mouth, bind him. It probably takes the full 50 feet of rope. He's a hulking feature. So you wrapping him up and binding him. So you've lost your rope's gone, but he is bound. And also with chloroform in his mouth. So let's see. Yeah, roll 3d8.
I can't believe this is all happening before we even get back to the group, too. Me and Yori are just out for
Wow,
soul.
shit roll on that. 7?
7. Oh, wow. 3d8.
I rolled
Okay.
2 2s and a 3, baby.
Right. So what I'm going to consider is like, based on
Except for that 20.
based on his max HP, how much damage you've done, and how much the chloroform is doing, I'm using that to determine how long he'll be out. So based on, and it's like a percentage of his health. So you're not sure, but that's kind of where I'm going with that. All right.
Okay.
So, Soris, as you take position, the door opens, and this more svelte figure walks out and looks at you for a moment. Let's see what her insight is.
I want to prepare my Force Ballista.
Okay.
Saying it now.
You got it?
Yes.
Oh, that's a -1 to insight. No. All right. So she looks at you, and then kind of looks back out and is scanning the space in front. And she says, oh, "That fat otter can always eat, can't he?" Ever with the conversation, Gurge. Oh, Lord. And so she's standing there, and so you are now standing guard outside the manor house with her because she did not roll very high on her insight. So you guys are the three of you. Now, Jury, at this moment, you and Yorian are stealthily kind of walking up to the park, and you see two figures, two draconiid figures at the door. You don't see any of your friends or compatriots, except you do notice Kamana. What did you do after you handed off the plate?
I went and helped them drag.
Yeah,
That's right. You went out. Yeah. So you don't see it. You don't see any of
Did you
your friends.
come back out, or did you stay in the hedge?
I'm still in the bush, probably.
Yeah, they're probably wrapping him up at this point.
Always,
Yeah.
baby.
Do I notice them being stealthy and sneaking their way?
Make a perception check.
But we go up too, like we're like approaching, and I'm like, "Well, it's a good thing we got here in time. It doesn't look like they've done anything yet."
That's a 15.
15. Yeah, you do see Yorian because he rolled a 7. Yep.
I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
Let's see if he sees you. Yeah, he does see you. All right. So Yorian,
Does the other?
well, you guys are off to the side of the house,
yeah,
so
line
out of sight. Yeah.
so-
So Yorian kind of grabs you, Jury, and pulls you down for a moment and says, "Your small otter friend is over there waving frantically."
next to a body.
Josh, I have a question.
Yes.
Does this guy have like a snout? You know what I mean?
A dragon face. Yeah.
Okay. Hear me out.
Okay.
So if I dig a hole,
Hang on, let me strap in for this.
if I dig a hole in the dirt,
Okay.
right? And I put him face down, and then I kind of like put the dirt like over the snout area, so when he wakes up, he won't really be able to like scream or be
Okay.
heard.
Yeah, you can do that.
Or breathe.
I'll just suffocate him now and be done.
Breathe out.
Yeah, he's going to die from that, so
One or the other, man. Like,
just slip your blade right there, like at the base of his skull, and just end it. You might as
we're
well.
fine.
I mean, you can dig a hole if you want, Mara. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, how big of a hole would I have to dig?
So his snout is probably the size of your face.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
Like, I could dig it with my hands, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's garden dirt, so you dig through the garden dirt and dig a hole, and you kind of shove his face into the hole, and then
I just
pack it in.
like when you're like at the beach and you're covering someone with sand. That's what I do.
Okay.
But with dirt.
Just packing it in. There you go. All right. So
we tell ourselves.
you have
And then what I'll do is I'll cover like just like the base of his body with like not like covering him entirely in dirt because that's going to be a lot, right?
Yeah.
But just like kind of like just camouflaging him a little bit with some dirt.
okay.
You know what I mean? So if someone were to look in the bushes, they wouldn't be like, "Wait, what the fuck is that?" Unless they were
Mound of
closer.
dirt, giant mound of
Yeah.
dirt. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Soris and Abel, you were watching Marlowe slowly bury this figure.
And I just whisper like, that is a skinny woman.
Kaimana will like say a quick prayer under his breath.
Oh.
I'll ask Yuri if he wants me to message Kamada or if he wants to go over there.
I mean, it's kind of an open space. I prefer to stay as stealthy as possible.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. And I message Kamada. I'm not doing a great job either, but I'm gonna get a dig in. I message over to Kamada. What's the status? Where are we going?
We're busy murdering someone in the most roundabout way we can think of.
What do you mean murdering someone? The guards are there.
Like we're digging a snout hole, and like there's like chloroform involved, and why has knives? I don't get it.
Could y'all take a break from the murder to let us know what we're doing?
Yeah. So there's one guard left. The big one is Saurus in disguise.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The small one is the one we gotta take out.
Okay, I'll.
She already took in food for the captain.
All right, I'll update Yorian on what's going on. Apparently.
Okay, so the moment you tell Yorian that, he says, "Oh, well, that shouldn't be a problem then," and he pops off from you, and he appears behind the guard, which is within 5 feet of Saurus, and he's going to make a attack against the guard.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Does he get flanking?
He does get flanking, so let's see. Yeah, so the first one was better. Where are my d6s? There they are.
Everyone likes to murder in this party, except me.
13 plus...
Like the murder.
I will say Kaimana is not a murder hobo. He did make us.
Yeah.
He did make me promise.
You're not murdering. You're not actively murdering.
Hey,
I
he
just,
made me promise to speak before it's blindly attacking someone.
What more of a hobo murder is digging a snout hole for someone else?
I agree that.
If I
And
slapped him in the face, then that's murder.
how is he breathing? He breathes through his mouth. You just put it in his beard.
Dude, are you kidding me? Do you know how many times
He doesn't breathe through his ass.
Do you know how many hit points this guy has that I'd have to get through?
To be fair, like passed out, like completely vulnerable. I think that like the logic of slitting somebody's throat still exists in the world. But all right, so Saurus, you.
Everybody in this group hates fun.
I love it. I think it's
If he's
hysterical.
found, they can assume he got drunk on the job. Just passed out in a bush.
All right, so Saurus, you see.
With a chloroform rag shoved in his mouth.
Grab in the back of his throat.
Tied up.
Out of the corner of your eye,
It was
Saurus, you
18
see Yorian appear, and he stabs quickly twice into the side of this creature, and the creature doubles over, does not go down.
I hit it.
Okay, go ahead and make it attack roll.
Yeah, I'll let you hit Bruce. Go ahead.
I just turned and
With advantage because you're flanking. Yep.
Yeah, see what my
first
spells are.
attack is a 24.
Yep, that hits.
With 10 in damage.
Okay.
And I spend a key point to stunning strike. So
That's a
Constitution
Constitution
save
save.
versus a 13. Oh, that's probably a bad idea given this what this.
Yeah, that's
Constitution is.
a 17.
Okay, I hit it again.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Too many nat 20s
killing
a
it.
session.
Roll,
Yeah,
man.
hey, your nat 20s are balancing out my nat 1s.
True.
That's 12.
All right, so you punch twice, and the second one clocks across her face, and you hear this snapping sound, and she just collapses down in front of you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, really, Yorian?
Yorian.
It's like Spitfire or something when she dies.
He's really off his game tonight. We really fucked with his head.
I did turn
14.
14.
That's yes, right.
So as this creature collapses, you see like these like its body starts to like bubble and grow, and then it suddenly explodes in a burst of acid that flies out in all directions.
Oh, you should just slit the throat.
Yes.
Good job. Killing it. Fuck you.
You managed to dodge out of the way, Saurus, but Yorian is standing there and just gets full frontal like acid covering from head to toe, and it begins.
on built-in a fail-safe. So
Yes. Yeah.
to cause as much damage as possible.
All right, so Yorian takes 7 points of acid damage, and Yorian is covered in acid. It's like dripping into him and burning into him.
Yikes.
Is there any water nearby? Like a small...
That's not going to help. We need like baking soda.
No.
Who's got the ever flowing jug?
I've got it.
Okay, you guys
I
hear
hate to
the
say it,
explosion
but
around you.
mayonnaise may work.
Yeah, no, well, I'll cover him in a base. In this case, it's just mayonnaise.
Okay, so you spend an action. You spend an
You
action.
actually found a use for the 8 gallons of mayonnaise.
You spend an action washing Yorian down with mayonnaise.
Wait, can we recap Yorian's day to day? It's like we almost ratted him out to wait. We almost ratted him out to his boss, and then he has to babysit us. Then he has to tell us his whole evil plan, and then he was a rat.
We literally ratted him out.
Then he had to be Jury's manservant for a second, and then covered in acid, and now mayonnaise. That's Yorian's day to day.
Yep.
Just to recap on the whole situation.
But
He's not going to want
That's what you get when you roll with the ticket checkers,
Yeah.
baby.
It
Lord.
may not be pretty, but we get the job
Yeah.
done.
So, but you do manage to clean off the acid, so Yorian does not continue to take acid damage, but he did take 7 points of acid
Just
damage.
picturing like Yorian, like, it burns, it stings. Oh, thank God! Here comes Kaimana. He'll use healing word.
And
Pushes him down.
the acid has coated the front end of the manor house, and it's starting to like sizzle on the wood a little bit. And it's kind of scarring and pockmarking the outer edges of the manor house as you guys are
That's
standing
not
there.
bad.
But you're all there now, and the manor house is unguarded.
Yeah, we're not
I
saving.
roll up to Yorian and I'm like, "Are you okay? Do you need some healing or anything?"
I think I'm allergic to eggs, so this will probably turn out well.
Oh my god.
You're
Okay,
not having a great day,
Abel.
are you?
I try to avoid them as much as possible, and as he's like scraping mayonnaise off of his face.
I like
So
hand
flesh.
him like a handkerchief type thing.
Yes, this small cloth will surely help.
Okay, well it's what I have. Okay.
You like
Kaimana's dipping his paw.
I've got an idea.
This is hilarious.
Who are the strongest people here?
None of us.
None of you.
Literally none of us.
It might be Yorian. Yorian has.
Okay. What we're gonna do, because we don't know what crossing the threshold does.
Well, I wanted to...
Kaimana's gonna open the door,
first.
and the other 4 of us are gonna take the unconscious thing and go running up to the door and just toss him through.
Oh. I think that would alert the people on the inside that...
It might.
The sound of the other one exploding acid onto the front did not get their attention.
Source. It might only be
It wasn't
true,
super
like,
loud sound.
alive people too.
It's alive.
It's not alive.
We'll
I don't know what
see.
you said.
First, Abel wants to... I'm going to whistle, and Anansi will come crawling out of the backpack with Kaimana.
Yeah.
And I want to investigate the door for any traps or arcane energies.
Okay, make an
With
investigation check.
Anansi's...
With Anansi's investigate. Oh, yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage.
Investigation or Arcana, all they're the same, doesn't matter. I'm giving the D&D another chance.
All right.
Oh my, I rolled the same thing, a 16.
That's not
It
bad.
was literally 2 9. It was 2 9.
Okay. So you're investigating the door. The door is unlocked, and it is also not trapped.
Or no, I don't sense any magic
Nope.
or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay. So Anansi and I can't find any traps or magical essence at this threshold, so we can try to shove the body through and
What are we going to do
just
inside?
cautious.
What was that, Source?
What are we going to do when we go inside? What are we looking
Walk
for?
around and see what's there.
We're going to fuck around and find out. Okay.
Fuck around and find out.
What are you talking about? Even if we make a plan, that's just what's going to happen.
I know, but at least if we make a plan, we would know what was not going to happen.
It's a little late for a plan at the door.
Is that
I open the door and go in.
Find the devil's name.
You open the door and go in.
Find devil's name.
No,
Okay.
wait.
So, with Saurus crossing the threshold into the door, we'll go ahead and take a 10-minute break because I have to set up a map.
I'm too chaotic. Okay, very legitimately, I'm trying to remember what this area's plot is too.
Okay, the devil is here watching over some greedy, asleep guy, according to Artax. So we have to
Captain
find
Kitt's
his
here.
name.
Definitely.
Captain Kitt's here, and also the leader of the Tide Warders.
Rinus Wade. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So
I thought he was the one that the devil was watching over.
he is. Or at least that's what Artax kind of let you believe to think, yeah. Or led you to think, yeah.
And there's Captain Kitt and the Tide Warder.
Yeah. And you don't know if there are any other guards inside, but you know that those two people are present inside.
We're here. Might as well.
I got a fireball. Let's go. All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Sorry, 10 minutes and I'll set up and then we'll be right back.
Thank you, Ted.
Thanks, Ted.
In disguise, so.
All right, so
We just would have sat at the door, so we could have talked about that.
So, Soros, as you kick the door down, go ahead and make a deception
I don't
check.
kick the door down. I open the door.
Sorry, you open the door and walk through. Go ahead and make a deception check for me, just to see how well you are sauntering as this draconid figure. That'll determine whether or not anybody believes that you are that person.
That's a 12.
A 12. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So the moment you walk in, you immediately see to your left there is a smaller draconid, winged, holding a short sword, standing in front of a door, and then directly across from you, in front of another doorway, you see a taller figure with a large trident and its hand kind of glowing with this red radiant energy. And it kind of points out in your direction for a moment, kind of cocks its head, smiles, and releases a burst of energy in your direction. That is a 20 to hit.
Oof. That does?
Yeah, you rolled an 18 on their insight. All right. So as this beam of energy shoots across out of its glowing hand, and you take 8 points of necrotic damage as this beam of energy slams against you, and you kind of stumble back a little bit. With that, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Here we go.
This be fun.
Boy. Initiative. Yep, that clocks.
No.
Oh, God.
Wow, okay, Mona. Okay.
All right. Anyone 25 to 20? 20. 20.
21. 21.
Soros, Kaimana. Anyone 19 to 15?
18.
Who? That was Mar.
Me.
Oh, yes. And then Yorian. All right. And then that gives us the Draconids. All right. And then 14 to 10.
11.
Jury.
And then keep going for Abel.
Yep.
Yorian.
Here you go, Yorian.
Yeah, Yorian goes after Mar. And then Abel after Jury. At the bottom. Okay. All right. And then.
That's good for him to go further back. I don't know why we're like
No, it's
slapping on
like
it.
Cards.
All
Cards,
right.
it's good.
So let me
It's the last one through the door. It makes perfect sense.
Yes. All right, let me switch over on that. All right. So Soros charges in, and then the smaller one with the short sword is here. The one with the trident who shot at you, Soros, with that energy is here. But you are first in the initiative.
Where's the door?
So there's so you just came in this door, and then there's a door here and a door here.
Are they both shut?
They're both shut. Yes.
Okay. I am just gonna.
How
how do I want to do this? I am gonna truck in, and I am the smaller one.
Okay.
I am going to end up other side of him. So I'm setting up to give Marlowe flanking.
All right.
And I hit him.
All right, go ahead and make your attack. He's very similar in appearance to the larger one you took out outside, but much smaller.
Okay, so that's a natural 19, so that's 27.
That hits.
And you're still disguised, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So that's 7 in damage.
All right, 7 points of damage. Okay.
Second attack is cocked. That is a 17.
That hits.
And that is 8.
8 points of damage. Okay.
And then I will bonus attack.
Okay.
And that is a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, nice. So that is 15 in damage.
15. Okay. So you storm in and just kind of take this one by surprise and clock him across the face, and then do a roundhouse kick to his, and then do kind of an uppercut. And the uppercut connects in such a way that he just kind of falls back and collapses to the ground. But I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, sorry, Constitution saving throw.
Con save is an 18.
18. So you feel like as he collapses, you see his body begin to kind of lock into rigor mortis, but you notice that at his fingertips, they start to turn to stone, and then it travels down his arm and then encompasses his whole body, and then he shatters, and you feel the dust particles of that shattering kind of washing over you, and you feel for a moment your body lock, like you're about to become petrified, but you shrug it off and the dust kind of shakes off of you, like that, the kung fu moment when you shake off the dust. Yeah.
Does it affect the other guy?
No, he wasn't within 5 feet. Yeah. All right.
So one's exploded into acid, one has exploded into petrifying dust. This is just fantastic.
Yeah, Armand creates very interesting concoctions.
Okay, I am going to use the remainder of my move to get beside the other guy.
All right, you definitely have enough movement to do that. So you want to get on this side or this side?
Yeah, first side.
Okay. So you get back into the corner along that other side. All right, cool. Kaimana, you're outside on the terrace.
Yeah, before I jump into the rooms where I'm visible, I would shape change into an 8.
An 8. Okay, I don't have an 8, so you would be a rock.
You don't have an 8?
I don't have an 8. All right.
You need to get an 8.
I need to get an 8. Yes.
You get an 8, yes.
All right. And then so you come into the room, Kaimana, and you see this figure across the way, and Saurus kind of standing there facing off against it.
Kaimana smash.
All right, so Kaimana charges forward, assuming that you get into flanking with it. Go ahead and make an attack with an advantage.
All right, so apes get multi-attack. So I get to make 2 fist attacks.
All right.
Powerful.
So, where is that on this chart? Okay. +5.
Fist of Cups with an 8.
So that is a 19 and a 25. So
Both.
20 on one of them.
Ooh, both hit. Yep.
Okay, so we'll do the 19 first, and I'll do the nat 20 after. So 9 damage on the first one.
Okay.
And then the second one, double, so I roll 2d6.
Yes.
Oh my god. That's 14 damage.
Ooh, nice. So 23 total damage in your round. Very nice.
Nice.
All right, do you want to stay where you are, Kaimana, or move around?
Move me to wherever I can still be giving flanking to Saurus.
Okay, well, you're giving him flanking there. So
If you shift south, it'll let Marlowe come in and get flanking from me again.
Yes.
Then yeah, I'll
All right,
shift
cool.
south.
All right, sounds good. All right, Mar.
I would like to get flanking with Source, please.
Okay, so you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's your movement speed?
30.
Yeah, you can just get into flanking with him. All right.
Great.
Cool new Marlowe mini.
Now, I will activate the Crimson Right.
Okay.
Which we determined I could do that on both swords after looking at the text. Is that what we
Yes,
did?
as a bonus action, you can activate both. It just deals the double damage dice. Yeah.
Okay. Now I will hit. Please.
Okay.
Okay, that is with the wave dancer, that is a 26 to hit.
26 definitely hits.
Okay. I'll just do the second one while I'm here. That's not good. That's also not great for me. Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit, yes.
Oh, great. Okay. So, fuck! I get sneak attack.
Yeah.
You do,
Sorry,
because you're within 5 feet.
yeah.
Yep. So on the first attack, you get sneak attack, yep.
You're baby rogue.
I'm baby rogue. Oh my god, I got 2d6 on this attack. Okay, so that can't be a 7. You're a d6. You're a 4. 9 plus 5 plus 14 plus, what do I add to that? Why is that D&D? Oh, I'm under inventory. That's why you wouldn't tell me. So that's 19 points of damage on the first attack.
Oh, nice.
And then 12 points of damage on the second.
Very nice. Okay, cool. So this hardy figure, you storm up to it and pop it twice with your new roguelike agility and do some very decent damage to it. Very nice. All right, that takes us to the Draconid's turn. So it's going to, it's assessing its current position because it doesn't have any way to escape from where it is. And so it is going to look at the greatest threat before it, which is Mar, based on the damage that was just done. Mar, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, so you feel it casts this spell to try and affect your physical form, and you manage to shrug it off as for a moment you feel like your body is beginning to shrink, but then you are able to withstand the effects of the spell. So the enlarge and reduce does not go off. With that in mind, its only recourse is to make another necrotic attack, so it's going to unleash on you with a necrotic ray. 17 does not hit Marlowe.
Does not hit.
So it is at your mercies. Yorian charges in. Sees the gangbuster happening over here, and he's just going to throw a dagger at the creature. Misses on the first dagger. Misses on the second dagger. This is Yorian's Knight.
Dorian's no good. Very bad.
All right. Jordan.
Literally gonna do the same thing. Gonna go in.
Okay.
I'm also gonna throw a dagger.
Where would you like to end up on the map?
Yeah, I'll just be like kind of near him. Yeah, like right above.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, toss a dagger.
You're basically going to do the whatever you can do, I can do better.
Hey, that's ideal. I rolled a nat 20. What the fuck?
Yes.
Yo!
What is happening?
Popping off!
I just see Yuri just going thunk, thunk, and then Yuri's like, oh.
Yes.
Damage was 6. 6 damage.
6 damage.
It doesn't do that much.
All right, 6 damage. Very nice. So the dagger flies past Ape Kaimana, sticks into this creature, and there you go. Abel.
And I'll
go ahead.
I'm gonna give Yorian Bardic Inspiration.
All right, Yorian has Bardic Inspiration. All right. Like, oh, that's so shady. That's the shadiest bardic inspiration I've ever heard in my life.
I'm like, you're doing a great job. It's like this.
Okay, you don't have to patronize me.
Oh, that's really nice.
All right.
Too late.
All right. And then Abel.
Okay, at first I want to the guy that's been throwing around those magic hexes and necrotic damage.
Yes.
I want to angle myself to where I can get beat on him, and I want to hex him as a bonus action.
Okay, he is hexed.
And I think I want to scorching ray him, or do I want to? Okay, sorry, I had to mark that off. I want to hit him with the good old scorching ray. Yeah.
All right. How about I just have to? All right. Go ahead and make your 3 attacks.
Hold on. I don't know if it logged my cast thing. 15 to hit.
15 just hits. That's its AC.
Oh, jeez. Should I roll the attacks and then the damage? Or?
Yeah, go ahead and roll all 3, and then you can roll damage.
Oh, that one doesn't hit. A 9 to hit.
No, that misses.
And a 24 to hit.
That hits. So you got 2 out.
Okay. So 2d6 plus d6. Okay, so that's 9 plus 13 damage on the first one.
Okay.
Okay, and the second one. $11 on the second one, because I don't think I get my arcane fire armor.
No, I think just on the first one. All right, so you release the second one goes wide and just kind of hits the stone wall, but the other 2 kind of make impact with the creature, and with the second impact it begins to fall back, but all of you within 5 feet of it notice that glowing energy around its arm begin to like glow brighter, and then it traces down its whole arm until its whole body is glowing like that, and then it suddenly bursts into arcane energy. I need Mar, Ape, Kaimana, and Saurus to make Constitution saving throws.
14.
All right, I get a +1 to whatever I roll because I'm an 8.
Yes. 14. 19.
So I got a 16.
16. All right, so you're all good. So you take half damage and are not thrown backwards. So let me roll damage really quickly. As this force energy releases from the creature. Those are D10s. Hold on, where are my D8s? There they are. So half damage. So you each take 5 points of force damage, and you feel it like start to push you backwards, but you manage to hold firm as the creature explodes.
Oh dear.
At that moment, charging out of this room to the side. I'm just going to remove the door.
Did we cause noise?
Yeah,
What?
charging out of the room to the side.
Weird.
You see the comparatively large to Kaimana hulking figure of Captain Kitt.
Here we go.
The blackened fur with kind of white splotches, hefting a giant anchor in his hand. As a weapon, and he charges forward, and
I yell, "Run! I'll hold them off."
and he charges forward, and you can see his eyes are kind of bloodshot and pulsing, and his muscles are bursting with energy. And he's going to charge to the first person that he sees. He's a barbarian.
That's so good.
And he's going to charge to the first person he sees, which is Juridan. And he's going to make two attacks at you, Juridan, with his anchor.
Oh, yes.
First one, that is a 16 to hit. Cool. So as he's charging for you, you see this this energy begin to coalesce around the anchor. And then the moment he makes contact with you on the first swing, you suddenly see like 3 figures appear around him. They look spectral, almost ghost-like. These ancient-looking Lutrinians, and all 3 of them smack out at you, and you feel their energy latch onto your being, as his ancestral protectors are now latched onto Juridan. So his second attack is with advantage.
Oh, he needed it for me specifically.
Yeah, that's a 24 to hit on the second one, so both of those make contact. So where's my so on the first hit, that's 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and the second one, that's only 5 points of bludgeoning damage from Captain Kitt as he slams into you in his rage.
Not cute. This one's not cute.
And he's like frothing at the mouth in rage, but you feel these everyone else can see these like spectral figures are appearing and disappearing around Juridan and seem to be kind of distracting Juridan there. Juridan, you have any physical attacks you also have disadvantage against Captain if you do not attack Captain Kitt. All right. That takes us to the top of initiative. Source.
I go and grapple him.
Okay, go ahead and make a athletics.
Under the pretense of like, let's get you out of here, and I grapple him.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
For you, it can be either one.
I'm going to go with acrobatics, which is a dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. 15 plus what's his strength? Rolled a 15 on the die. He has a +4 to strength, so it's a 19. So you grab him from behind and now have him grappled. Would you like to do anything else with your second attack?
I yell Marlowe. I yell, Marlowe, chloroform.
Okay.
and I lock him down as much as I can.
Good, yeah. So he's currently grappled, so his move is 0. He's not restrained, but he is grappled from you. All right, cool. Which takes us to Kaimana.
Oh boy. Can I try to assist in grappling him, or can I help grapple? What would be the like?
You can also try to grapple him so that you're both holding him.
Yeah, I'm
go ahead and make a athletics check would probably be the best for the 8.
This is gonna be the cutest thing. A rat and 2 otters are wrestling around.
I do not let him bite you.
Kaimana is an ape right now, so it's a rat, an ape, and an otter.
Yeah.
Jello wrestling in the middle of the floor with a giant actor and ancestral and ghost Lutrinians popping in and out of existence.
Okay, so with my +5 for the ape, that's a 21 to grapple.
That definitely hits. Nice. Okay, so you grapple him as well. So he is now grappled by both of you. We'll have to break out of the grapple from both of you. All right. That takes us to Mark. The door next to you also kicks open. And you see this figure come out. He is a tall human, dark-skinned, very intricate tattoos all across his body. He's currently shirtless, and he has this vicious-looking blade at his side, which he kind of smacks to the ground, and the blade chinks out and disconnects and becomes a whip sword. And you are the only person around him, so he's going to make his attack against you. First one is a 23 to hit.
Sure.
All right, and then he's going to do the second as well. That is an 18 to hit.
No.
Okay, so the first one hits. He does get sneak attack on it. Because he is a swashbuckler and you are alone.
Yeah, he would be, huh?
Yeah. So the first attack, that's 12 plus his sneak attack. Ooh, that's a really big sneak attack. So the first attack is 20 points of slashing damage as this sword whip whips out at you. I also need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, yeah, notoriously really good at these. Sorry. It's gonna be a 9.
A 9. Oh, so that's his first attack. So you feel as it whips out and hits you, it whips around your legs, and you can feel the blades piercing into your legs. But as he whips it back, your feet get knocked out from underneath you, and you fall prone to the ground, which means his second attack would be with advantage.
Cool.
Which is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So he gets a second attack, rolled a 1 on the die, so that is 6 points of damage from the second attack.
Cool.
All right, so now Rennis Wade is on the board as well. Yorian's up. Yorian is kind of looking around.
Wait, I didn't get a turn.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mara. You are after Rennis Wade. Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
I had accidentally scribbled out your name instead of the Draconid's name. I apologize.
No, that's okay. Number 1, I need to wolf out.
Okay, so you wolf out. You're still on the ground. You want to stand up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go Margot's wolf.
Then I would like to throw the chloroform rag to Saurus.
Okay, so you toss it to Saurus. So Saurus will need to use an action to catch it on the next round as it's flying through the air.
Can I use my reaction to catch it?
Yeah, go ahead and make a acrobatics, or not an athletics, just a dexterity save throw, Saurus, to see if you can catch it. 19. So yeah, so Marlo tosses it to you, and you catch it. Marlo, that would be your bonus action.
Great. Then I will use my attacks on Rennis Wade.
Rennis Wade. Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. The first one is 28.
Yes, that hits.
And the second one is
Oh, he pissed off.
22.
Yep, both hit.
Okay, so this is gonna be about plus 1d6. So, 13 on the first hit.
Okay.
And 18 on the second hit.
Okay. Sorry, I literally just threw my pen across the room for some reason. So 13 and 18. So okay, so 30. Nice. All right, cool. What's next for Mara? Are you gonna stay where you are?
Can I shift around so maybe Yorian can come give me I can give Yorian flanking?
Yes, you can shift around that way. All right, cool. So you're now in the doorway, and the room behind you has this dull glow of candlelight, as it seemed like Rennis Wade was sitting down to dinner. All right. Which takes us to Yorian. Yorian's going to charge up to Rennis, and he's going to make 2 attacks against him. The first one, Yorian.
Does he get flanking?
He does. The first one misses even with advantage. The second attack does hit. That's a 15 plus. So Yorian gets that plus sneak attack.
Oh, he could have used his inspiration on the first one too.
It wouldn't have. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
No.
So that's 13 points of damage from Yorian to Rennis Wade.
Nice.
Very, very nice. All right, cool. And sweet. That takes us to so Marlo.
Don't.
So you're back to this room. You suddenly feel a presence.
Yeah, I feel a presence.
And the space that you're currently occupying suddenly goes dark as you find yourself bathed in a sphere of darkness. I'm going to put it underneath you. It goes into the room a little bit. Rinus Wade vanishes in front of Yorian's eyes as he finds himself in that darkness as well.
I should have thought about entering that room by defense.
And suddenly you feel the bite of a sword slash into your back 3 times. First one is what is his to hit? Hold on 1 second, sorry. That's not going to hit 6. Nope, that's an 18. No, it's plus 6. Yes, 19 to hit, but you're in wolf form, so it doesn't hit. All right, cool. Second one is also a 19 to hit, and the last one will hit. That's a 19 plus 6. As the third slash makes contact, so that's... So you take 7 reduced to 3 points slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
17.
17. Okay, good. So you take half damage. As 11 points of poison damage courses into your body, but you manage to shrug most of the effects, so you only take 5.
Oh, I take 5.
Yeah, you took half of the 11. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. I just keep taking damage for myself. Jeez. Okay, hold on. I have to... You move on. I have to do that.
All right. Good. And then he... Yeah. And then he's going to take the hide action, or hide bonus action. Sweet. Cool. All right. That takes us to Juridan. So Juridan, you see... Captain Kitt here is right in front of you, and then you've got Rinus Wade back in the back, and then actually, sorry, you can't see Rinus Wade. You saw him walk out. He and Mar traded blows, but then suddenly this orb of darkness appeared in this space, and now you can't see either of them.
Oh, this is very bad. Okay, I'm gonna move up. Oh, I'm gonna ask Source and everyone else. I'm like, are you good? You guys got this guy?
We got him.
To me. Okay, and I'm going to move up.
He is grappled, but that does not mean he cannot make an attack. So he would have an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh.
If you want to take
Even
it.
double grappled?
Yeah, grapple just reduces speed to 0.
Would it give him a disadvantage at least?
Yeah, we could say disadvantage. But he is a raging, hulking barbarian at this point.
He is a heap of otter fury.
Yes, and yeah.
I'm not going to leave his range because I don't want to get hit necessarily. I don't have a lot of hit points. I'm just going to hit him while y'all are doing your thing.
Okay, good. You are not at disadvantage on the attack because you are attacking him.
Exactly. That's the other thing. Even if I try to hit someone else. Oh, I used my rapier, which I have disadvantage on, right? Is that physical attacks?
No.
Because of the spirits?
No. If you do not attack him, you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 19.
Yep, that hits.
His rapier wounding. I got 7 damage, and then he has a wound.
Okay, so that's reduced to 3 because he is raging. And then, but he is wounded. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll the wounding damage because he'll take it at the start of his turn.
He's just 1d4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He takes 2.
2. Nice. That doesn't reduce. So good. So 5 total. He'll take 5. There you go. All right. And then are you just going to stay where you are, Jordan? Or you want to shift around or?
Yeah, I'll see if I can shift kind of closer to the action that's going on over there, but stay in his range.
So you can shift here and still. Yeah, range. Yeah. All right, cool. That takes us to Abel. The only person you can see on the field is Captain Kitt, Abel.
I can't see Urian.
Well, so you can see Yorian, but but everything beyond Yorian is in darkness.
In darkness, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If only you had to dispel magic.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be a cool spell for them to give artificers? Wouldn't it make sense?
I have it.
First thing I want to do is I want to cripple the barbarian his strength. So I'm going to, as a bonus action, move my hex.
Okay, so he is now hexed.
And I want to give him disadvantage on all strength checks.
Okay, that'll help with grapple for sure.
I had a plan, but then Marlo got engulfed with darkness.
You're welcome.
can I just like yell out to Marlo, like, where are you?
Yeah, so Marlo, you hear the voice of Abel calling out.
Where are you?
Abel.
Anybody?
Not so biblical. I know that I currently have on my ring of the Artificer's Heart the cold aspect.
Yep.
Marlo being engulfed in darkness completely fucked up my shit. All right, I'm going to try to firebolt the little Lutrinian.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
The angry Lutrinian. We'll see how this goes, eh? A 20 to hit.
A 20 hits.
Okay, so it is 2d10. Okay, that's 14 plus the hex. That's 19 plus the arcane firearm. 22 damage.
Nice. Not reduced at all. Good.
Do that again.
Yeah, and he just has disadvantage on all strength checks.
Okay, cool. All right, which takes us to Captain Kitt. He is going to attempt to break out of the grapple.
That's a strength check, right?
It is, but as a bonus action, he can try to.
Did he really mess with like a dex check or something?
Yeah.
Are we in this? Wait, are we in the second round of combat?
Yes.
Okay, we skipped my turn.
Oh. Did we? Where are you at, Kamana?
I'm at 20 initiative. So.
Oh, sorry, Kamana. Yep.
Before Mark.
Yep, I went right past you. Go ahead, Kamana. Because I added Rennis in, and Rennis went before Kamana, and then I just jumped. Yeah, so go ahead.
I will be maintaining my grapple.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll again to maintain. Roll another strength check. Or a athletics check to maintain.
Alright, so I'm adding +5 to this roll.
Yep.
That's a 23.
23, so you still got it. All right, so Captain Kitt's going to attempt to break out with his bonus. He's at disadvantage.
He's got to break 2 grapples, right?
He does, but he's trying to break out of the first one. So with a, let's see, Saurus, go ahead and make another acrobatics check. Because he's going to try to break yours, so it's contested.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So he rolled, that was 19 on his part to break free. So he doesn't break free.
Jeez.
All right. So he's currently bound by both of you just frothing. So he can't get great maneuvering with his anchor. So he is going to kind of claw out with a free hand, Saurus, in your direction, and then try to bite you. So these won't get his full damage. The first one is that's a 15 to hit. That doesn't hit.
Miss.
The second one, the bite, that is a natural 20. But it's only a D6 of damage.
Angry little fucker.
He is, he's mad. So that is 10 points of piercing damage as he clamps down on your arm that is currently restraining him, or is grappling him, and he kind of rips out, and there's now blood running down your arm from the bite on him. All right. Which takes us back to the top. Saurus.
I take the chloroform and rag and gas his little ass.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack against him with dexterity plus your proficiency.
Dexterity plus proficiency. Do I get advantage because
I would say if just you were grappling him, no. But since you have Kamana also grappling him, I'll say yes, you have advantage.
So I am doing dexterity plus
proficiency. Yes. So just a normal attack, probably. Yeah.
Okay, so that's +8. That is a 16.
That actually misses. His AC 17. So as you're trying to get the cloth around his mouth, he's flailing and moving between the two of you, and he's trying to break your grapple so much, you just can't find purchase on his mouth. And every time he does that thing that dogs do, where when you try to like grab their snout, he's like very consciously keeping his snout away from you. Yeah.
What have you got in your mouth? What have you got in your mouth?
My second attack, I do the same thing.
Okay, go ahead and go again with advantage.
This one's much better with a 26.
Okay, that'll hit. Yep. So he will make a Constitution saving throw. What is his con? +5. Okay. That is a 25 Constitution saving throw. So you got it on his mouth. He's resisting the effects of the chloroform this round. Sorry, not 25, 24. But if you can manage to hold it there, he'll make another saving throw the next time it's there. Okay.
Okay.
It'll be on his turn. I'll make him do another saving throw at the top of his turn. All right, Kaimana. I'm sorry, not Kaimana. Yeah, go ahead, Source.
So I've got him here. I've got bonus attack.
You do.
Could
Yeah.
I do anything, including clocking him, forcing it in further?
Yeah, let's say if you hit him in the back of the head, if you manage to make contact with him and like a punch to his head that can daze him, I'll decrease the DC, or I'll increase the DC on the chloroform for him.
Okay, so yeah, I'll punch him in the head,
and that'll affect it when it comes down to his turn. Yep.
That is a 15 plus 8, so
that hits.
23.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll damage on that attack.
That is 9.
It's reduced to 4. All right, and that'll increase the DC for the chloroform because he's now a little dazed from getting hit in the back of the head. All right, Rinus. Cannot see in darkness. Yorian is alone, but he's going to make an acrobatics check here. Yes, he's able to do it. So he's going to run up along the wall past you, Kaimana, and then get within range of Abel. Let me see. Yep, that's right. All right, and he's going to, Abel, make 2 slashes out at you with his sword whip. The first one is a 16 to hit.
I am going to shield.
Okay, so you cast shield. And he kind of looks at you and says, arcane user, I see. And he's going to make Oh, go ahead.
Well, can I use my reaction, or do I have to...
Shield is your reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yep,
sorry.
you're good. All right, second attack is a 16 plus 8. 24 to hit.
Yeah, I eat that.
Okay, cool. And I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
Strength saving throw.
Such a good stat for all of us.
I know.
14.
Nope. So you get whipped out and you are knocked prone.
This guy.
And then you also took... Where's my other D6? There it is. You take 3 1s on 3d6. So you take 6 points of damage from the sword, and then 3 points of damage from sneak attack as he clocks you. So that's about as low. Literally, that's a 1 on a d8 and then 3 1s on a d6 in one roll. Has it?
I'm not
4 1s in one combat round.
For me?
No, I'm just like, who's ever done that? All right, that takes us to Kaimana.
Second verse, same as the first.
Okay, go ahead and roll a grapple check just to see how you're maintaining his grapple.
Strength, right?
Yep. And it's contested against him.
20.
20, yeah, he rolled a 14, so he did not, you managed to beat his contest, so you're still holding on to him there. Which takes us to Yorian, who...
I go before Yorian, I think.
Oh, I keep skipping. Mar, I'm going to write your name brighter here, because Mar. There you go. All right, go ahead, Mar. Yep.
Okay. I'd like to get out of this darkness, please.
Okay, so you attempt to move out of the darkness. And you manage to escape because he rolled 2 and a 3 on his attacks of opportunity against you.
Whoa.
So you move out of the darkness, and then you see this in front of you, Reniswade over here, and a grappled
fucking party.
Captain Kitt.
Can I get to Reniswade?
You absolutely can.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Renus Wade right now.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks against
So she
Renus.
gets lacking.
No, because Abel's prone.
Fuck! Okay, that's fine. That's understandable. 23?
Yeah, that hits.
Oh! I will say this now because I didn't say that first. Can I use the Dagger of Venom on the second attack? Because I didn't say that.
Sure,
So that's
yeah.
not fair. Okay.
Yep.
It's literally the same thing, 23.
Okay.
And then, 15. That won't.
15 does not hit. He parries it out of the way with his sword.
Okay. So that's 2. Okay, so the sword will be,
Oh, he has 4d6 on his sneak attack. Hold on.
18 points of damage on the sword.
Okay. He
then-
will use his reaction to uncanny dodge and half that.
All right. Cool. And then the Dagger of Venom, it's 11 points of damage.
And he has to make a...
Constitution saving throw. And I'm
Constitution
really
saving
hoping
throw.
this guy doesn't have good con.
He does not have it. That's a 14.
He needed a 15!
He's poisoned! Alright, so he has disadvantage on all attacks. Nice.
And he also has to take 2d10 poison damage. That's what it says on my...
Oh, no, you're good. Kitt did not use his reaction last time. On that second attack, Kitt is going to... You see Kitt focus for a moment, and one of those spirits that's around Jury shoots off in Renus's direction, and when you strike with the Dagger of Venom, you see that he, like, this spirit kind of comes up as an imposing force between you. It just reduces the damage. So what was the total damage on the dagger? 11?
11, and then I didn't roll the poison damage.
Okay, good, but it'll reduce the damage by 7.
I thought you were about to take away the...
No, I couldn't take...
entirely.
That was...
I don't know if you saw me. I think Atwood saw me. I was like tearing.
No. I can't take away the dagger, but I can take away some of the damage from the attack. So yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
I was so upset. Okay, I'll roll the where the fuck is a D10? Do I just all these die? There you are. I just threw that completely out of the box. 12.
12 points of damage. Nice, good. Not reduced at all. So
And
that
he's poisoned for
and he is
1
poisoned,
minute.
which means he has disadvantage on all attacks. Nice. All right, which takes us to now it's Yorion's turn. Yorion, seeing what is happening here.
Is there? Oh, sorry, Josh. At the end of my turn, is there any way I could scoot around Renus Wade to like give Yorion a little bit more here? Or am I stuck?
Yeah, you can get in the doorway and
Okay,
do that. All right.
I would like to do that. Sorry.
Yorion's gonna make his way over to Renus, and he's gonna make his 2 attacks against him with advantage. Thank God, the second one will hit, and then the second attack misses. Thank you, Yorion, for coming to play. All right. Plus sneak attack. That's 12 points of damage to Renus from Yorion as Yorion stabs out with his rapier. All right, cool. And then that takes us to... Boop. All right, so... all of you watch as that darkness like shifts, and now is... You watch as Saurus, Juridan, and Kaimana and Kitt all disappear into darkness. At that moment, anybody who is paying attention will see this winged demonic or devil creature appear out of the darkness there. And then, let's see, who's he going to attack? He needs to protect one of his people. So he's going to charge forward here to... Let's see, what's his movement speed? Oh, he can fly. So he's going to fly up over you guys and then swoop down behind you, Mar, through the door.
What's he got against me, man?
Well, you are attacking his person he is supposed to be protecting. So
Alright, that's fair.
and he's going to make 3 attacks at you with his scimitar. The first one is a 24.
Oh, yeah.
Second one is that's not going to hit. That is a 15. And then the third one is a 21.
Yep.
So the 2 hit. All right. I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
I don't like that. Not one bit.
8.
Okay, that's a fail.
Yeah, and 21.
Okay, cool. So you take 6 points. This is the reduced. So 6 points of slashing damage from his 2 attacks, and then you take 7 points of poison damage, and you are considered poisoned.
You know, it's funny how these things happen.
All right, but the devil is now on the board, where you can actually see him. All right, which takes us to Juridan. You are in darkness, Juridan.
Really have no plan what to do now. I'm gonna try to wander out of it.
Okay,
Best I know how.
Okay, you appear out of the darkness, and you can see Rennis Wade and then this winged devil creature behind Marlowe.
Beautiful. Is Renaswade like surrounded by people right
He
now?
is. Yorian and Mar are both next to him, and then Abel's on the floor right in front of him.
What are you doing? Where is the winged creature? Is it like up?
Right outside the door. Yep.
Is it... If I had something that's like a 20-foot spear, could it hit just that guy? 20-foot radius spear.
What's the range on the spell?
150 feet.
Yeah, you could cast it outside, and it would just hit the creature. Yep.
Now, do I cast Fireball on this thing? I think we do. All right,
Okay.
I cast Fireball on this fucking guy. What?
Nope, Source wouldn't know it, so never mind.
Okay,
I
good.
mean...
So,
And he's in darkness, so
yeah, it does have advantage on saving throws against spells or other magical
I just
effects.
think this is the worst fucking thing. We really wanted to kill that thing.
Okay, so it made that is a 21 on its dex saving throw against Fireball, but it does take half damage. So go ahead and roll your
So
damage
it
for your Fireball.
takes 10 damage.
10 points of damage. Very nice against the Abishai. All right. Good. That takes us. Do you want to move any more?
That would have
Journey.
been 20 damage. That would have been nice.
It would have been beautiful.
It would have been. Yeah, I'm gonna go hide in the corner for a second.
Do you want to go into this
Moving
room?
around. Yeah.
All right, so you go into the room where Captain Kitt came out of. There's a hammock strung up against the wall, and there's just kind of not much else in the room. There's a couple things, but you disappear into the room to hide. All right.
I can't do my bonus action healing word if I cast this turn, can I?
No, you can only cast a cantrip.
That's what I figured. Okay, thank you.
All right, and that takes us to Abel. Use half your movement to stand up, Abel.
Yeah, I'll stand up.
Okay.
Wait, can I give Mar Bardic Inspiration though before I go?
Yes, you may. So, Mar,
Okay,
you
I'll
have a
give you
D8 that you can add to attacks or saving throws.
I go, you got this, Mar, and then I run around the corner.
Thanks.
All right, Abel.
How close is this guy? to
He's
me?
5 feet from you.
Okay. And I use my Ring of the Artificer's Heart. I'll activate it and use the Rhymes Binding Ice spell.
Okay.
So I'll take 2 charges from that, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw. It's a 30-foot cone, though. Let me see.
So that'll hit everybody.
Can I? Oh, fuck. He's 5 feet in front of me.
Yeah, the cone comes out from you, and it also hit Mar and Mar and Yorian.
Shit.
Shoot at me.
I'll
I
take it.
have full hit points, yeah.
I'll take it.
You said the last time you had 1 hit point. Yeah,
Sure.
just do it.
I'll take it.
It's either that or it's.
It's fun.
Live dangerously.
Do it. Come on.
I mean, I just really gotta fucking fuck. Oh,
How do you really feel about it, Ronnie? And this time, you don't hold anything back.
Just keep in mind, Yorian has evasion. So if it's a dex saving throw, he could...
T0.
Yeah.
The con save.
Oh, it's a con save, so it wouldn't... so evasion wouldn't help Yorian there, but yeah. Also, do you care about Yorian? I don't know.
I don't dislike... I don't like him. I don't.
But you don't have active harm on him.
He's attractive, but that's the only thing.
I appreciate you.
I mean, I'd hit, but I
What are
wouldn't.
you doing?
All right, what are we doing?
Where are you?
I'm just gonna do the binding ice.
Okay, so I need Marlowe and
scared.
Reniswade and Yorian to all make Constitution saving throws.
And I'm gonna chalk it up to I'm not completely sure about all the functions, how powerful they are in this ring yet.
So Renis failed. He rolled what's the DC?
15.
Yeah, so Renis
got a
rolled
14.
12. Yorian succeeded. Mar failed. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Hey, straight up, I don't think I would have made this even with half the energy.
Are these considered artificer spells?
Yeah.
3d8. 21. An extra one. 22 damage.
Okay.
And he is stuck in place.
Yeah, so is Mar. So Mar and Renis are currently bound to the ground for 1 minute or until you use an action to break yourself free from the ice.
Okay, so funny little thing. Mars starts to go down, and then her locket activates, and she does not.
Yes, yeah, the locket. The love of Amalia saves
Don't
Mar.
worry, everybody.
Yeah.
She's got some.
But Reniswade is also bound, which is wonderful.
Okay, I want to see. He's the only one that's like I'm in reach of, right?
Yeah.
I want to maneuver myself. Can I see the open doorway there, or is the darkness covering that?
No, the darkness is covering your friends. This doorway's open, and then the devil's back here. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with the devil. I want to go towards the doorway.
Okay. He's already used his reaction, so he cannot make an attack against you. Okay.
Okay. And I want to force Ballista at the demon. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Have a good line of shot.
you do.
Marlowe in the way.
No, Marlowe's restrained, but you've got 5 feet of clearance. You can just blast past her, unless you roll a natural one.
I'm a bonus action force Ballista to that.
Okay.
Bitch. 15 to hit.
That is its armor class.
All right. 2d8. That's 14 plus 21 damage. And
Okay.
it's pushed back 5 feet.
All right. Nice. All right, this blast of energy flies past you, Mars. You're frozen in place and pushes back the Abishai 5 feet. All right,
Can
good.
you slide the map like towards the?
I can't,
closet?
Unfortunately.
Oh,
No, because that'll move my whole camera. It's just off. It's just off right here. Yeah.
okay, cool.
All right, that takes us to Captain Kitt, who is going to use his bonus action to try to break free from the grapples again with disadvantage. Not going to work. That was a 5.
Does he need to save versus the chloroform?
And he needs to save versus the chloroform. Constitution saving throw. No. So there's a moment where Kitt is struggling, and then you manage to hit him with the chloroform, and he gasps, and he goes limp in your hands because that was a natural 1 on his chloroform save.
Yes, the now ones are crazy. Crazy.
There have been a lot of 1s and 20s.
Yeah, this is most of the ones are from me, so you guys are.
Just for the record, I'm okay with that.
I think you guys are doing okay. All right, so Soros, it's your turn, and Kitt just collapsed in your hands.
Okay, I basically shoved the rag in his mouth
Okay.
Yeah.
and come bursting out of the darkness.
Okay.
Doesn't matter where, because I've got enough. I've got 50 movement.
All right.
Renus Wade, I see him.
Yep.
Can I get flanking on him with anybody?
Unfortunately, no, because Yorian is taking the Mars flanking position.
Okay, I'll still get close enough to hit him.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
Ask him the demon's name.
First one misses.
Okay.
Second one hits, because that's a 26.
Yep.
That's for 8 damage.
How do you take out Renus Wade?
Ooh, yay!
I just jackrabbit him in the back of the head.
Okay.
Non-lethal or lethal?
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Okay, yep. So Renus Wade collapses at your
Now
feet.
it's demon night.
He is unconscious, not bleeding out. Yeah.
And I look at the devil and say, parlay.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Ooh. Persuasion. That's a 7.
Oh no! All right. Well, it might have worked, but not with a 7, because devils are lawful, so they are more.
Yeah, and my take on it is he's been compelled into this guy's service.
Mm-hmm.
If we could free him from that compulsion, he could be free to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just not
No
the
longer-
person who wants for us.
No, it's not alive because we freed the devil. The devil
I'm
goes
just
back.
saying this guy's still alive, so he's still bound to it.
We can come up with agreements.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to stay alive.
Saurus wouldn't know it, but devils are very lawfully motivated. And with that in mind, with Kitt basically incapacitated, with Renus Wade also incapacitated, and the devil being the only thing that's on the board in front of you, we will pick up there next week and see how this shapes out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because because the devil had not taken a lot of damage, and it could probably go for another 15 or 20 minutes, and I don't want to carry you too long, so. But we will see where that goes, and we play next week, right? Because that's this week was
No, we're dark. We're dark next weekend.
next weekend is your other game.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought this week was your other game, but then it got canceled.
No, it's what it was is we couldn't go. Last week was supposed to be our other game, but we
Mhm.
couldn't go because Atwood and Ace had company in. And our other game, they want to do it every other week to time out with not having the
Richard,
kids,
yeah.
custody of the kids.
Okay, yeah.
So that's on that 2-week schedule.
All right, so that'll be 2 weeks from now. We will see
Yep.
what happens with the devil and what you decide to do with Redis and Captain Kitt, the leaders of the Tide Warder Syndicate in the region. So we'll see. All right, but
And we still have the guy snout deep out in the
you do, yeah.
in the hedges.
Oh, hold on. Let's
That
see.
was a dumb idea.
Let's see. Marlo,
That
roll
was a
a
great
You know
idea.
what? Yeah, we have to give Mark
And-
credit.
roll a d20 for me.
See if he
Why?
suffocates.
Why?
Just roll a d20 for me.
I just picture him
So how long
bursting
it's
into
working.
flames and the hedges catching on fire.
Shakes with another nut.
An 18. Okay. Do you want the outcome to be you rolled 18 and that's a really good thing for you guys, or not?
What do you mean?
Good
I'll let you
for
make
us,
the
yeah,
decision.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for us, or you
Yeah.
want me to say yes, Josh? I want something bad to happen. What are you asking me?
Okay, good. So with an 18, some point during the fight, Mar, you were near a window, and you just saw this burst of fire outside near the hedges, and then they dissipated.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
All right, but we'll pick up there with the devil, and
The devil we know.
whatever you guys decide to do with Renus and Kitt, God knows. So we'll see.
The devil we don't know yet. We're trying to get to know him.
Yeah. But I'll see you all next time.
Oh, there's so many ways we can screw this.